Personality refers to individual differences in characteristic patterns of thinking, feeling, and behaving according to the American Psychological Association. It is a concept that has been studied for decades, yet there is still not a complete understanding of what makes up an individual's personality or how a personality is developed. Hunter and Corbin are brothers. They are a year apart in age and were raised in the same home and environment.
My name is Hunter Wheelock, and I'm 21 years old.
I'm Corbin Wheelock, and I'm 22 years old.
We will be analyzing their personality types according to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, more commonly known as the 16 Personality Types Quiz. This is currently the most accurate assessment of personality types available. The quiz will give a named personality type with a 4-letter acronym that corresponds to different characteristics or aspects of personality. Hunter and Corbin have both taken the quiz and have gotten their results.
I came up with debater.
I got the protagonist personality type.
The acronym for the debater personality type is ENTP. These stand for extroverted, intuitive, thinking, and prospecting. The acronym for the protagonist personality type is ENFJ. This means extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. 2 of their personality aspects were the same, extroverted and intuitive. Extroverted individuals prefer group activities and get energized by social interaction. They tend to be more enthusiastic and more easily excited than introverts.
Yeah, for the most part, I do enjoy like a crowd, but just like everybody else, people like their solitude.
Yeah, being alone sucks.
Intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open-minded, and curious. They prefer novelty over stability and focused on hidden meanings and future possibilities.
Everybody thinks so small-minded these days. The people that think big go out and do extraordinary things. If you're closed-minded, you're not going to get very far doing anything.
I've always just been kind of the kid who just, always tries to have fun and have a positive, outlook on everything and just be creative in myself. So,
However, the other 2 were different. Hunter had thinking, and Corbin had feeling. Thinking individuals focus on objectivity and rationality, prioritizing logic over emotions. They tend to hide their feelings and see efficiency as more important than cooperation.
I would typically use my heart, but I like to just, go with things, just go with the flow. I don't typically plan too much out.
Feeling individuals are sensitive and emotionally expressive. They are more empathetic and less competitive than thinking types and focus on social harmony and cooperation.
I would say I listen to my heart more. If you follow your heart, you'll ultimately go to what you want to do.
Hunter had prospecting, and Corbin had judging. Prospecting individuals are very good at improvising and spotting opportunities. They tend to be flexible, relaxed, nonconformists who prefer keeping their options open.
I would say spontaneous, random. I don't really like plan stuff out too much, just kind of live it day by day.
Judging individuals are decisive, thorough, and highly organized. They value clarity, predictability, and closure, preferring structure and planning to spontaneity.
I like to have stuff planned out. I like to have a set schedule to know what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do, how and when I'm going to have free time, and what I'm going to do. I like a schedule-based thing. I don't like everything thrown all over the place.
No one loves the process of mental sparring more than debaters, as it gives them a chance to exercise their effortlessly quick wit, broad accumulated knowledge base, and capacity for connecting disparate ideas to prove their point. That's called a dead cat, by the way.
Maybe the microphone, that whole thing's a boom.
Yeah, baiting her.
Some strengths of debaters are that they are knowledgeable, quick thinkers, original, excellent brainstormers, charismatic, and energetic.
I would have to say my strengths would be that, I'm a more upbeat type of person, positive. I'm not sad too often or anything like that. So I usually have a pretty happy life.
Debater weaknesses are that they are very argumentative, insensitive, intolerant, can find it difficult to focus, dislike practical matters.
My weaknesses would probably be that I don't really plan stuff out. so I don't really have a plan for my future, and I like to procrastinate a lot. So I would have to say those would be some.
With a natural confidence that begets influence, protagonists take a great deal of pride and joy in guiding others to work together to improve themselves and their community.
I'd say my personality is like a go-getter type of person. I go out and talk to people, motivate people, talk to people, respect people, and everything like that.
Some strengths of the protagonist are that they are tolerant, reliable, charismatic, altruistic, and natural leaders.
My strengths would be open-minded. I work well with others. I learn very quickly, and I ultimately get the goal done no matter how, and think outside the box.
Weaknesses of the protagonists are that they are overly idealistic, too selfless, too sensitive, fluctuating self-esteem, and they struggle to make tough decisions.
My weaknesses would probably be procrastination sometimes. When I know there's a deadline, I always get it done before the deadline, but it's always last minute.
Some common careers for debaters are lawyer, psychologist, system analyst, and scientist.
Growing up as a kid, I always wanted to be a scientist just because I love to experiment with stuff. But now I would say I would probably want to be like pretty much like self-sufficient, like financially stable, so I can just kind of do whatever I want because like I said, I'm spontaneous. So I don't really have like a set thing that I would like to do. It's just I kind of just I enjoy doing whatever I feel like doing at the moment, the day.
Some of the most common careers for protagonists are guidance counselor, teacher, public relations account manager, sales manager, art director, human resources director, and politician.
My dream profession would be I'd want to own a real estate investment firm and have real estate investment properties and have a passive income.
As you can see, Hunter and Corbin's personalities are distinctly different. Although they were raised in the same household by the same parents, only a year apart, they have developed different personalities, traits, characteristics, and values. It has been widely debated by scientists for years over what has the most influence on an individual's personality. The main influences on personality have claimed to be environment, genetics, interactions and situations, and parental influence. As we have seen, the boys share some personality traits. This could be from their environment and upraising. However, the other two and their overall personalities could be the situations and interactions they had growing up. There was no way for both of them to have the same interactions unless they were with each other 24/7.